Hi, thanks for joining me. On this episode of Build Your Own, we're going to build, price, review, and option the 2018 Dodge Challenger SRT Demon. As if 707 horsepower wasn't enough that comes in the Hellcat, the 840 horsepower Demon joins the 2018 Challenger lineup with a narrow focus on drag strip supremacy. Only 3,000 will be built for the United States. So, this car really almost needs no introduction, does it? I mean, we can see right here that it's got a starting MSRP of basically $85,000, and its reputation precedes itself. We already know all the power about this car: the 0 to 60, the sub 10-second quarter mile. So what I want to do is I want to really dig into this car. Let's take a really good look at all the pieces that make this car so special. And then let's build an option one, and I'll save the PDF if they give me the option, and and then I'll put that in the description below so you can download this build so you can have it if you're interested in this vehicle, or if you just want the information that I'm putting out for you. And speaking of which, before we get started here, if you find this information helpful, entertaining, or both, please like, share, and subscribe. Alright, so let's get into it. So there's a lot of information on this page. So what we're going to do in order to try to keep this video at a reasonable amount of time is we're going to go through everything, but we're not going to necessarily read over everything because that'll take too long. And I want to give us all the information. I want to give you all the information so that if you find this as a resource, you can get all the information you need, but not make it so long that it's a 45-minute video. All right, so we know it's the highest horsepower of any production car. So if we click these tabs that explore more, they'll give us more information. So what I'll do also is I'll give you the link in the description back to this page, however long Dodge keeps it up, so you can come back here and read this information in detail. But if you follow along with me right now, we'll just sort of go over it. So, most powerful V8 engine ever produced, 840 horsepower from a supercharged 6.2 liter SRT Demon. Now, it's worth noting that it is not the same engine as the Hellcat with more boost. They go out of their way to tell you the car's got 25 major components, and it's basically the bottom end and a bigger supercharger, reworked valve train, and a fuel ejection system. So they've got a lot going on. They just didn't turn up the boost, which is cool. They give you some comparos between the two. And they let you know about how this car takes in air because, well, there's only one way to make more horsepower, right? Well, two ways, I guess: more fuel and more air in the right combination. But more air, more fuel. That's how you make power. So they're going to let you know how they're able to get more air and how they're able to cool that air. They talk about so they spend a lot of time talking about that information. So a really cool car. We can see that they just didn't think, oh, hey, let's turn up the boost, slap a wide body kit on this, and sell it for $85,000 plus. They did a lot more than that, and that's cool. So that's the horsepower, the highest G-force by a production car. So really, what's that? Highest G-force by any production car, 1.8 Gs, the first factory production car with a torque reserve launch system. So we're talking about G's on launch. We're not talking about lateral G's, which is cornering, going around corners. I'm sure this car has a lot of mechanical grip with as big as the tires are, but they're probably not talking about. Let's click this. If we click this, 0 to 60 G-force. So yeah, in a straight line. In a straight line, 0 to 60, this car is pulling 1.8 Gs, which is the most of any production car. So that's its parameters. So don't get that 1.8 Gs confused with lateral. So they go on to talk about their torque reserve system and how it controls the torque and all that because, well, you'd have to with as much torque as the car is putting down. So again, I'm giving you the link to this page so you can come back and look at these things in detail. We just kind of want to do a brief overview of all these modules. So this is a car that first production car, factory production car to ever achieve a front wheelie because those back drag radials just dig so well that it pulls the car up off the ground. I believe that video is floating around somewhere on YouTube. I think it's an official Dodge video where they show that. And so I'm sure you could do a search for that and pull that video up. It's got a drag mode launch assist, What else does it have? The weight of the vehicle has been reduced by approximately 200 pounds with innovative features that include 4-piston brakes, really light aluminum wheels, 18 by 11, lightweight sway bars, 2-speaker audio system, so you're not going to be bumping the sounds in here. Reduced NVH treatment and lightweight seating. First ever factory production car with a trans brake. So they've got a lot going on here, a lot of firsts. The 0 to 60 time I know is 2.3 seconds. And they go on to talk more about that production chiller system, that charge air cooler, right? Because like I said, the way to make more horsepower is more fuel and more air. The cooler that fuel is, the colder that air is, the better. So they spend a lot of time talking about that. They have a first ever factory production car with an after run cooler. Why? Because the car probably gets super hot going down, doing these runs down the strip. You got something to cool it down. What else? The first ever factory production car designed to run on high octane fuel. So the available aftermarket engine controller provides fuel and spark timing that is optimized for 100 plus octane fuel. So you can, I guess you can switch between this. So you can run that regular pump and then you can run that high octane and it can switch between the two. New features provide ease of performance upgrades. The rear seat delete allows installation of a harness, etc., etc. The new drive line is capable of more torque. You know, the car, they've really just beefed it up. I mean, if anybody knows about drag racing, Dodge certainly does, and they've put everything they know about drag racing into this Demon, and it's an incredible package. The quarter mile 9.65 ET as certified by NHRA. Again, that video's floating around on YouTube. I know, I've seen it. The world's most powerful production car. So again, some of this stuff is redundant because not everybody's always clicking on every module, and they want to make sure that they're letting you know the most important things. So they're giving you more specs here. It's got softer springs and sway bars because what does that do? It helps with weight transfer, right? And they talk about their drag mode again, and their Hemi engine, which as we know is not the same as the Hellcat. And then it's got a massive wide body to stuff those huge, what is 315s underneath this car, which is awesome. Oh, FYI, you can get a Challenger SRT in a wide body kit. I'm not sure if it's the SRT 392 or the SRT Hellcat. I'll have to check on that. But I know that it's available in just the wide body. So if you like the wide body, you're not just stuck with getting the Demon if you don't want to pop that much cash down. You can get the wide body kit for the other Challenger. I need to find out which one it is, but that's probably a quick Google search away. So let's go over this. Demon crate with direct connection performance parts for the drag strip. Oh, right. Well, we're going to take a look at this stuff in a little bit because there's more down this page, and I was taking a look. So a lot of this stuff is redundant, but we're going to go over some of these things. I know that clicking this link just takes you to another page. And so they're not really telling you much over there. But then down here, you can they take you through those same modules again, right? This time in a little bit more detail with a little bit more imagery where they're telling you that, hey, this is the only street legal drag car in existence that can be driven to the track and compete head on with purpose-built track-only drag cars. I mean, and look at this stance from the back. Is this not the most attractive, sexy car? I mean, I've always liked the SRTs, but I've always liked the Chargers. But man, this Demon Challenger is making me look at the Challenger model lineup altogether. So incredible car. Fastest car. What else? Sinister appearance. Yeah, we know that, don't we? With a wide body design and a functional air grabber hood scoop, the Dodge Challenger SRT Demon is every bit as menacing as it looks. Yeah, and it does look menacing. I can only imagine how well it sounds with whatever exhaust they have running on it. We already talked about that torque reserve launch system, but what's nice about looking at these modules versus the ones we just looked at above is that they give you just little bite-sized pieces of information in these modules, and that's really all we need to know. So what does the torque reserve system do? It manages the power output output by pre-filling the supercharger, controlling fuel flow, and changing spark events and timing. This allows the Dodge Challenger SRT Demon to achieve higher boost pressure and helps it take full advantage of an increased tire contact patch, right, because the tires are wider, and improve weight transfer. Remember, we were just talking about that. The softer springs and all that helps that weight transfer and helps those tires bite to reduce 60-foot launch times, which is why it's able to just get out of the hole so fast. Power trip. Yep, we talked about that. Supercharged 6.2-liter engine. We talked about that. They let us know that it is not the same engine. 25 major component upgrades. So we won't go over that again. The wheels and the brakes, let's talk about it. They're race ready. So let's find out about the drag radials. Tell us about it. The Dodge Challenger SRT Demon is the first vehicle ever to come factory equipped with drag radial tires. These new Demon branded Nito, cool tires, Nito NT 05R drag radials were specifically designed and developed exclusively for the Dodge Challenger SRT Demon using a new compound and specific tire construction. Awesome. Nito tires, very nice tires. It's got Brembo brakes on it. Let's find out a little bit more about them. Look at the stance on this thing. Look at the splitter. Look at this wide body kit. It's just beautiful. Look, we can see the tires right here. P315 40 18s. 18-inch wheel. 40 is the aspect ratio, how tall the tire is off the rim. And the 315 is how wide the tire is. So, and then we can see we've got some Brembo slotted brakes, right? The front brake system on the Dodge Challenger features a new lightweight 4-piston Brembo brakes with slotted 2-piece rotors, right? And there's the nice little Demon emblem looking quite cool. Let's move on. 18-inch wheels. Let's find out more about these wheels because they're probably super light. 18 by 11-inch wheels, all aluminum, will carry you to victory across 1,320 feet of scorched drag strip. Awesome. Racing essentials. What do we have here? Designed with drag racers in mind. Yeah, let's find out more about this Demon crate. Alright, so the Demon crate is loaded with all the equipment needed for the drag strip, including a hydraulic floor jack, a cordless impact wrench with charger, a torque wrench, and more. So what do you get? Front runner drag wheels, high octane engine calibration, passenger mirror block off plate. Alright, so I guess you can take this side mirror off and then they have some little flat piece you could put over the top of that, I'm guessing. Performance air filter, branded with Demon logo. You see they have the double asterisk there, branded with Demon logo. Trunk foam case, fender cover, personalized IP badge, shipping crate, torque wrench, and extension socket. Nice setup. You get that. It's included with your $85,000. Great. Dual illuminated air catcher headlamps. They look very attractive. Demon illuminated dual air catcher headlamps help feed the supercharged 6.2-liter Hemi SRT Demon V8 engine the cool air it craves. And yeah, it needs it, doesn't it? Demon Track Pack system, what's that all about? Is fitted for the trunk to allow for easy transport or your front runners. And okay, so you got your space for your wheels, so you can drive in on your 315s. You got all your stuff tucked in here, and you can just literally swap out. What an awesome car. I swear, I'm pretty sure I could drive this as a daily driver, no problem. Interior, the strength within. The interior of the Dodge Challenger SRT, Demon, comes equipped with racing essentials designed to help you decimate the competition. Let's find out about the interior style. From dark brushed two interior accents and a suede performance steering wheel to the unmistakable Demon logo, the interior of the Dodge Challenger screams style. I'm sure it probably looks basically like any other Challenger inside, maybe save for, I guess, any other SRT inside. We can see that it's got 4-point harnesses here. Keep you locked in securely. So this says available. So that sounds like that's an option to me. We're going to find that out because we are going to hit this build and price here in a minute. We're almost done getting through this page. Like I said, I think it's really worth it to go through this because this car, it's only made in limited numbers. They're only making 3,000. This page is not going to be up forever as a resource. So by me recording all this information, we get to capture this as a resource. We can see those illuminated headlights, and you can see right there, they were just talking about it, there's openings right there and right there for cold air to come in the vehicle. Very cool. And look how wide those tires are. Gosh, the mechanical grip on this car has just got to be pretty good. laying waste to the record. So we already know about those records, the fastest acceleration, the first wheelie. Like I said, a lot of it's redundant. Let's look at a couple of these photos. Looks good. Good looking pictures. There's that air grabber. That's that cold air induction system. We've seen them talk about a lot already. And let's see, one more photo. Oh, there's the interior. So yeah, look at that. All Alcantara steering wheel. It's an attractive place to be. More attractive than I thought it was going to be, considering that they've deleted the rear seat and the trunk looks like it does, and da-da-da-da-da. It looks like a standard, nicely appointed SRT inside, and so that's great. Attention to the pits. So you can watch videos, and then down here they finally talk about their other family of performance cars. So with that said, let's jump into the build-in price. I've already got it opened on this page, and what it really does is it takes you back to the overall Challenger page, where we can see there is how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 different models of the Dodge Challenger. So I don't know, is this a Porsche 911? And if you know about Porsche 911s, you know they come in like 100 different configurations. So I mean, I think Dodge might be on par with Porsche here for ultimate number of configurations. So a lot of configurations, and here, this answers our question. Remember I was saying that you can get a wide body kit, but I didn't know if it came on the 392 or the Hellcat, but we can see that it comes on the Hellcat. And you're going to pay about, what, $6,000 more for that wide body kit and that tire package. I'm going to come back and do that video. But we're going to focus on the video, on the SRT Demon today. It starts at $84,995. It's got 840 horse, 770 pound-feet of torque, 2.30 to 60. We know that quarter mile is 9.65. Let's build it. Let's build it. I don't suspect there's probably a ton of options, so probably building it's not going to take very long. So it bumps us up to 86,000. You know, that's when they, you know, the shipping and all that other stuff they automatically attach onto a car. So no engine options, no transmission options. You get, oh, there it is, the $1,700 for the gas guzzler tax, plus freight and handling, which is usually like $995, and that's how we ended up getting to 86,000 already, and we haven't done anything. Do we need an engine block heater, folks? No, I don't think we do, because I don't think so. Is that something that would be desired in a drag car? I doubt it. And as far as I know, the only time that you want a engine block heater is if your car is going to be sitting in the cold. I remember having a car like that. So I'm going to say no. I'm going to say no to that, and we're going to move on to packages. What packages can we get? Cloth front seat package for $1. No thanks. Leather front seat group. Let's read the details. But I guess for some folks, the cloth front seat, the front package might work, because maybe this is going to be a car that you just want it to be a dedicated car you take to the track. Maybe it's a car that you just want it to, you want to configure it to just look like a purpose-built dragster. But for other folks, they want it to have some luxury in it too, and I want the leather. So what do you get with that? You get the bright pedals, those aluminum pedals. You get the Demon logo Laguna Alcantara seat, leather trim seats, power four-way driver lumbar adjust, ventilated front seats. You get front floor mats, front passenger seat belt alert. Front passenger seat belt alert features warns you if the front passenger hasn't. Okay, front passenger seat bonus. Heated front seats, heated steering wheel, power tilt telescoping steering column. Now see, that makes me wonder if it's got a heated steering wheel, then that tells me in that other picture we saw that there was a Alcantara steering wheel. I'm wondering if I select this, if that's going to remove that Alcantara steering wheel. I guess we're going to find out as we go on. So I'm going to hit add. Okay, to be removed. Demon logo cloth performance seat. Let's see what the details are. Okay. So maybe I still get the Alcantara steering wheel, because I would hate to lose that. But I do want this package. I thought I did hit add, but I guess not. Okay, accept changes. There we go. Okay, now we got it. We're up to 86,685. We got the leather front seat group, which, as we just learned, gives us a lot more than leather seats. Rear seat cloth option. Oh, so you can put seats in this bad boy. So you can add rear seats in the back for $1? Yeah, in leather? Let's do it. I don't think, If I'm building this Demon like I'd want to have it, and so even though I'd want to take it to the track a couple of times, I probably wouldn't want to beat on mine. I'd take it to the track a couple of times for the novelty's sake. But other than that, I'd probably just be cruising around in it, like, and just letting it sit in the garage and look at it, and let it just build up its value, because you know it's going to hold its value. This one should anyway. Oh, you can update the audio group for 2,500. Okay, so this is getting a little more attractive. So you get the Harman Kardon, 18 speaker premium audio system with subwoofer. The Green Edge system, the Logic 7 Green Edge, which I know they have in other cars. The bright pedals, yeah, we know about that. And then they go over all that stuff again. Harman Kardon, yeah, amplifier, heated steering wheel. So they're kind of saying some redundant things here, but we're going to take that and let's see what they're talking about. All right. Oh, to be removed, the leather front seat group, because... Right, let's go back. Did I skip over something? Oh, right, because they give you the leather seat, so I didn't scroll far enough down. So it's just incrementally updating it. So yeah, we'll accept those changes. So really, we're still getting the leather seats, but it's just adding in the audio and whatever else. The storage package, let's look at the details for the storage package. You know we're getting it, but let's just look at it anyway. Comes with a Demon car cover and a battery manager by Mopar. So it's like a battery tender, I'm assuming. $475, we're going to get it. Let's move on to exterior. What do we have for exterior? Okay, choosing colors. What are we going to get for colors? Oh, well, I know that I don't want any of the wild colors. The purples, the yellows, the oranges, stuff like that. The green doesn't look attractive. Neither does this octane red. That doesn't really look attractive. I guess you can't really go wrong in black, but I want a little contrast. What do we got? Maximum steel, granite, destroyer gray, torch red, knuckle white. You know, if you've watched any of my other videos, you know I really like white cars and I like light colored cars. I think I'm going to have to go black with the Demon. I think I'm just going to have to go black with the Demon and just have it just looking completely sinister. Just completely sinister. The wheel deal, you got no options on the wheels. I'm not going to do the painted graphics package. Wow, and it's expensive too. And it's not really about the cost, but I'm just not attracted to that. So we're going to skip over those. But you can see that they have where you can just do the whole package, or you can just do the satin hood. And I just not going to do that package. Let's go to the interior and see what else they're offering. So we are, oh, you can change the color. You can get that in the demonic red interior colors. Sounds cool, but I think I'm going to stick with an all-black car. Just all black. I think that's cool. If I was going with a red car, or just going with maybe some other color, or maybe if I didn't want to just keep an all-black theme, I'd do that. But let's read about it really quick and see what it gives us. Heated front. Okay, so it gives us all the same things. They're just put in red. Okay. Oh, no. The Demon logo Laguna leather seat. Okay, duh, I read that wrong. So it gives us the logo. The logo. Yes, we want to get that. What am I saying? To be removed. Oh, no. Okay, I was right. Red interior color. No, we don't want to do that. Okay. I was reading this, and then I read that, and it kind of says different things, and I just wasn't... Okay, so, no, we do not want that. The Uconnect, it comes standard. Power sunroof. Wow, for $5,000? That's crazy they're asking that much for a sunroof. But I guess that just changes the car. You know what? But that... It's going to add a lot of weight. Let's just leave it. Trunk carpet kit. I'm going to leave the trunk the way it is. The way it's set up with the drags and all that. I'm going to leave that true to the way it should be. Red seat belts. Yeah, why not? Let's do the red seat belts as long as I don't have to remove anything. Yeah, then we're not going to do that because I don't want to remove my black interior. So, yeah, we'll cancel that. So it looks like, let's go to summary. It looks like all in, let's see, what are our details here? Our gas guzzler tax, so everything that was included was obviously the engine that was standard for the Torque Flight 8-speed transmission, the gas guzzler is $1,700. The rear seat, we got the Comfort Audio Group leather seat package, which was $2,500 all in For an extra $1, we added the rear seat option with leather. For $475, we added the vehicle storage package, which was basically the car cover and a battery tender, but a Mopar version. We got the paint in black. Black aluminum wheels, that was the only option. Those are standard. We got the Demon logo. So what we learned was the logo's already included in there, right? It was just the option to switch between, do you want red or do you want black leather, right? So the logo's already there. That's why it's included. The U-Connect with the 8.4-inch screen, already there. So we accrued $4,600.71 for total options, and all in, we're looking at, let's just double check with this price up here. Yeah, all in, we're at $89,061 for a complete net price. And yeah, we've got a print button right here. So I'm going to print off this this build, and I'm going to put that in the link in the description below so you can download this PDF. And yeah, thank you for joining me. This is a wonderful car. Man, you got $90,000 just burning a hole in your pocket, and you really like stuff like this, man, you should probably grab one of these. What do you think? All right, so thanks for joining me. Like I said, if you found this video helpful or informative or entertaining, please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you.